This time I'm testing a Hoverboad motor. It's a dark green. I can get it sharper. 36 volt, 4 amps hours battery. And there, here's, if you unscrew these 6, you can get directly inside. And it's only 5 inches. The motor is only 5 inches. So here, if from here to there, 5 inches or 125 millimeters. Even so, it's a 6.5 inch wheel, but the rest is only a rubber. And could be quite nice. These 6 screws could also mount, because it's the stator. No, it's not the stator, it's a rotator. So you have to mount it here with the shaft. It's a bit strange that here these aluminium, it is not really possible. When you look inside, then you see there's a lot of space inside. So it might be this only for design or for cooling. And it's 1 centimeter more wide. That's important for me, because I might like to use this motor for my solar vehicle, solar car. And but right now I have my motors make about 250 watt, and this is a 36 volts at 350 watt, and so I'm powering now with 24 volts or 25.2 7S lithium ion, and I would I don't really get up to 200 watt out of this motor. So here is my battery. This is a $10 controller. You have to take care of the back side. I put 2 layers of Kapton tape and then press it on the copper for the temporary cooling. So here's a potentiometer. That's VR, ground, and plus. So the Hall sensors, and because that's the version without the Hall sensors. I tested such motor last time, but this time I'm testing this. It's already full power, so when I power it on, the motor is going to spin. You can get these broken hoverboards starting at $10 or 10 euros, that's $11, if you make local pickup. And so here it's now 19 watt. Maybe you can zoom in a bit. So now I'm putting simply trying to put the torque. That's 70 watt, 1800 watt, 120. I really have to stand up and use 2 hands to really. That's 130, 150, 170, 109, yeah, 200 watt. Now, of course, the question is, where is the maximum efficiency? So you see now it's again 19 watt. Can I read it? So the amps. So no load current is 0.67 amp, 0.7 amp at 28.5 volts. So it's about 19 watt. And so taking this as a no load settings, there might be something like a percentage where the maximum power current would be for maximum efficiency. Just demonstrating, so I'm trying to lower the speed. It's not super silent, but of course it's far more silent than we're here. So now, as it has Hall sensor, it should still be powerful. So it's 14 watt, 13, 14 watt, no load. And at 140, let's see if the copper is getting warm. No sign of getting warm, so let's try again for 200 watts. 180 watt. So setting, and here lots of stuff. Maybe the dreaming, maybe this board, because there are two controllers on it with our Hall sensors, everything. So maybe 6 MOSFETs on this side and 6 MOSFETs on the other side here below. So maybe someone had success to find the point where to inject the PWM or the voltage to control these motors, because it would be nice to salvage as much as possible from these nice motors. Can I go below, but with one hand that's not really. No. Okay. Great motors. I may be able to use them 200 watt if the efficiency, but you see with my 3D printed planetary gear, this is of course would be better, but I would need to mount a sprocket here, and I may not have enough space, but this may also be an option for my solar chopper, and cannot really right now. Perhaps if I would know forget about it. Bye bye.